played.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they chose from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Kawhi Leonard.
When he's feeling it, Beasley, a very reliable three-point option. You've got to get him off that arc.
A three from Quickly. Knocks down the three ball.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
He lobs it up. Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. DeRozan for 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Tipped away. Beasley outside. Offensive rebound.
Oh, goodness. And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam.
How about Scotty Barnes getting that jumper off the bounce so quickly the defense can't get there in time.
1:37 left in the first quarter. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
So, timeout called here. The first for Toronto coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make the coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Norman Powell's checked in for the Heat. Brogdon finds Ware. Heat moving the ball around. Back to Beasley. Here's Ware. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's Battle. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. The Heat trail by 9. Brogdon scanning the floor, and the 3 ball is good.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon already has a 50-40-90, the ultimate efficient season under his belt, putting in work from the three-point line.
Here's Pirtle. It's tipped. In transition, here comes Miami, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big-time play on both ends. And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they shot the basketball.
Powell, no one around him, and the Heat, another 3.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
So for Toronto right now, we've got Fox. So Emmanuel quickly out there. Jakob Poeltl out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's battle in at the 4. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Kevin, back to you.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. And that one's good quickly.
Well, great pass, and quickly makes great use of it.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Going inside, and it's blocked. Here's Leonard. Again, Toronto.
Well, he knew what he wanted to do there. Uses that height to get a clean look over the smaller defender.
Connected to the game. Of course, that's one way to describe Jakob Poeltl.
Well, Poeltl is an exceptional screener. He loves to hit the glass. He's a very physical player. He's everything you want in a big.
And he just battles hard in the post. Bam doesn't need a clean look to convert from that range.
And the Raptors call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Loads it up for Giannis. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. For 3, Barrett. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Giannis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
At the line, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 1.
And that one misses. DB, what would you say is the biggest difference between the regular season and the playoffs?
The level of intensity goes to a level that is so different than the regular season, Kevin. I say it all the time. If you walk into an NBA arena in the playoffs, the tension is so palpable, you could almost reach out and touch it.
And you can see the growing confidence that Giannis has in that mid-range.
Poke loose. Pass to Larson. Sweet little floater. Larson's got 6.
How about the touch on that shot? That is tougher than it looks, folks.
Now here's Giannis. The number 1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins. Certainly capable.
Elite left-hand athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
Well, getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
There at the pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Barnes kicks to DeRozan. Takes a 3. And Barrett with the basket on the assist from DeRozan. He's got 12.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Knocked loose. The shot by Brogdon wide open. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Raptors leading by 5. It's Barrett on the wing. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. On its way from DeRozan for 2. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Got that one up quick.
I'll tell you this. If a guy can catch and shoot in this league, Norman Powell, one of the best at it. He is so capable.
With the break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month. Number one, the Raptors.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Sandro Mamukelashvili.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Heat. They trail by 6. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Beasley kicks to Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Barrett. Over in the corner, Barnes sinks the three-pointer.
Scotty Barnes.
Barnes has got 17.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Timeout called, the Heat. You look at Scotty Barnes, what a contribution.
Listen, the timeout was appropriate. They're giving up 3 after 3 after 3.
Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Barrett. 1:09 left here in the second. Beasley, the pass to Wiggins.
With some contact inside, Wiggins playing big and will go to the charity stripe.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
Free throw good, Wiggins.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And now look at Norman
how his last 10 games have gone. He's putting up about 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical. And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. DeRozan in the corner. Barnes outside. Pass to Shed. Cracks in the tray. Shed's got his first 3 points of the game.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut back down again to 5. The basket that time coming from Powell. And here's Quickly for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Quickly's got 9 points.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Wow, how about the balance and strength of Malcolm Brogdon? Give him the end one.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And it's Quickly missing. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
DeRozan for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Yeah, that's exactly how to end the half on a high note. Tacky.
And that does it for the first half of play. Raptors lead by 8. Live from Miami.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. The period came to a close with them holding a...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime. He has the ability to answer right back.
Andrew Wiggins is out there with Adebayo. Then there's Powell. And it's Mitchell. And it's Larson in at the small forward position. So that's where calls, but he starts the second half with.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
That's a 2 from Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game.
Well, you can see how dominant Scotty Barnes is capable of being. This guy is so aggressive right now.
Here's Powell, and there's another one for the Heat.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
And here's Barnes for 3. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Guys, you can tell Scotty Barnes is locked in on the offensive end, and now he's found a rhythm, and there is no backing down.
Murray Boyle with the bucket.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And the shot goes in. Adebayo's got 8.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half.
It'll be a Raptors timeout.
And the Raptors call time here.
Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Giannis, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Back to you guys.
Good priority. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
Every aspect of Giannis' game showing tonight just unreal.
Leonard on the wing, launches it. Leonard buries it over the defense.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
It's going to send Norman Powell to the line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Khalil Ware comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Davion Mitchell. A 3 from Leonard. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 6 assists in the game. And of course, when he's feeling good, Kawhi Leonard, still one of the toughest matchups in the NBA.
You know what, Kevin? The way he's battled through injuries and the game's still important enough to him that he's stuck around. And you're so right. When he is healthy, he remains a two-way force. This guy is an absolute Hall of Famer.
Has to battle. For 3, Barrett. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
Here's Larson. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Larson's got 5 points now this quarter. Now Leonard. Back to Fox. There's the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
The kick out to Fox. 3-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Fox has got the lead up to 11 now for Toronto.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Beasley's checked in for the Heat. Jonas comes in.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Frames it! Kawhi! Kaboom!
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
To the inside, Jonas fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Well, at the rim, that's just a matter of size differential, right? That's usually the result.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And some changes here for the Heat. Andrew Wiggins, who's checked in for Khalil Ware. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Jonas. Floats it up for There's Giannis taking flight.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Pass to Shed. Back to Leonard. This one for 3. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Adebayo is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. A 3 from Leonard. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got his 3rd assist on the night. Beasley with the bounce pass. Mitchell kicks to Beasley. Drills it from outside. Beasley's got 8.
Now, this is Beasley's game, right? The ability to know when to shoot it off the catch.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili. And again, it's Toronto converting.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead. And that means his teammates are delivering.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
And so it's Toronto with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. We come back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor for the Raptors. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. Barnes out there at DeRozan. And Murray Boyles in at the 5 down low. Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Here's Larson. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint down.
And Miami making a change here. Ware's checked in.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Barnes outside. It's Barrett on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Barrett. Barrett's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Larson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night. Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
On the wing, DeRozan. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Toronto calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Mitchell. One-on-one fast break from 17 feet out. Again, the Heat good for two.
And just willing to take chances defensively pays off in a transition basket.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Larson, and it's blocked. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. DeRozan for three. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Heat. Now timeout called by Miami. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injuries. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staff?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin. And I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is. From your head coach to the assistant coaches, down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
Fox, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan.
You know, his selectiveness is worth mentioning here. This guy is not forcing shots, and yet he is cooking.
A three from Barnes. Powell pulls it in. The Heat trail by 21. Pass to Mitchell. Poked away. And that's out of bounds. Miami. Will retain possession. Adebayo is checked in for Miami.
Bam Adebayo.
So it's Miami now. Here's Larson. Garrett covering. Back to Mitchell. Puts up a three. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Boy, despite his efficiency, get over the hump.
Toronto leading by 18. Pass to Murray Boyle. Fires the three. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Murray Boyles has got 9 points now in just the second half. Powell dishes to Mitchell. You know, G.A., one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Here's Murray Boyle. Again, Toronto. And Miami has possession. Mitchell wide open. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7. From deep three-point land. The shot by Murray Boyles. No good. Powell, the pass to Jan. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Well, you love to see Norman Powell be unselfish and find an open teammate. That's pretty.
Down low. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Brogdon, he's checked in for Davion Mitchell. Launches from deep. And it's Miami with the rebound.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Raptors.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Well, you know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
Shed, that's good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
It's Powell on the wing. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Larson. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outside, Barrett. Right wing. Here's Battle. And again, it's Toronto with a 3.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Murray Boyles with the bucket. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks.